I like to call him Mr. Sunshine, so I wore my Sonshine outfit. Today we are interviewing none other than Lane Kiffin.
You always ask questions that aren't like the normal questions.
I know.
I'm programmed like in interviews that I really don't have to think.
I know. I gotta break it up. Guys, it's gonna be the shortest podcast that I've ever had before because he doesn't have a lot to say. He's real precise with his answers, likes to get them done, and he's got meetings to go to, so. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerseys and Heels with Mr. Sunshine and yours truly, Lane Kiffin, aka what I named him last time, Mr. Sunshine. Welcome to the show. From a scale of 1 to 24, what is your excitement here being with Haley Hunt and Jerseys and Heels?
25.
25, guys, off the scale. Okay.
So excited because the offensive staff's waiting in a meeting for me right now, but I'm here instead.
Wow, I feel really special.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, so this isn't going to take long because if you guys know anything about Lane Kiffin, he's very precise, to the point, knows what he wants to say, knows what he wants in life, and so the answers are going to be quick. You got to listen quickly here. You're from California. I just want to know, how did you go from being a Cali boy to secretly being a Bama boy? Because that's the first most important thing right now.
How did I go about? Yeah. I got fired.
So then you automatically became a Bama fan afterwards?
It grew on me. I actually didn't know how I would like it, and I actually loved it, as it's well documented.
Yeah.
The people of Alabama, the passion, the fan base, stadium, university, everything about it.
Yeah.
Except for I just wish there was some like blue water. The water is not very blue in Lake Tuscaloosa. Other than that, a little cold in the winter. Other than that,
what if we moved
Bama.
Tuscaloosa to South Florida? Would that be unbelievable?
That would be great.
Lane's dad is actually a really famous football coach that now actually works for you. Is that true?
Third time.
That's crazy. So did you
Look,
wow.
Here's the first time at Tennessee.
Monty Kiffin, guys, and he coaches defense.
He does. Which
is my favorite side of the ball. So he works here. What does he do at FAU?
That's a good question. Tells a lot of stories. He's a defensive analyst, I believe his title is, and pro liaison. So he basically hangs out with the GAs and tells them stories.
So growing up and you coaching under your dad, did you feel like you were Monty Kiffin's son? Or when do you feel like you really broke out of your dad's limelight and became Lane Kiffin, the college football coach?
That's a good question, because it was growing up. Anytime you were in the paper, like in high school for a game or something like that, you were always Monty Kiffin's son or introduced that way. And so that sounds neat, and it is neat, but it gets a little bit old when you're hearing that all the time. So, but I think I still get that sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he is pretty famous.
Yeah, but now he works for you, and that's cool that you guys are like a team now. That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so he probably taught you a lot about coaching, but from a personal aspect, how good of a coach are you?
That depends on the players that I have.
Okay.
Really good players make you a really good coach, and you win a lot of games. And
yeah.
when you don't win as many games. But a year ago I was a really good coach, and I really didn't do anything different. Now I'm not a very good coach because we only won 5 games. So it's always, what have you done lately?
Got it. Okay, well, you have a huge season coming up. What are the misconceptions of Lane Kiffin? And what are the truths behind the misconceptions?
You always ask questions that aren't like the normal questions.
I know.
I'm programmed like in interviews that I really don't have to think.
I know. I gotta break it up, honey.
Well, I think that I've always said that I think if you ask people that have worked with me or players that have played for me or media that has covered us on a daily basis so they get to know me, I think that they say very different things than, a football fan from another team or national media that's never really come and met me or spent time around. So I think those are very different, and I obviously care a lot more about what people that know you think about you versus people that have never even met you.
Yeah. I've gotten to know you, and so I think that, you know, people may think you're a little bit shyer. Do you consider yourself a little shyer? Are you an introvert?
Is shyer a word?
Shy. Are you a little shy? More shy?
No, I did just sound like my mom right there. I apologize because it's really annoying she does that.
That's okay.
I don't know about shy.
Reserved a little?
Depends on the people.
But he's freaking hilarious. That's what he is. You are hilarious. Your personality is hilarious. And you're slightly inspiring. So those are two truths that people may not know. You're freaking funny and you are inspiring. All right, so you came into FAU. You're about to kill it. But what is the hardest part about taking over a program? Were you nervous? And
no.
You weren't?
I wasn't nervous. You kind of get used to it, you know. Who was I listening to the other day on the radio? Might have been Les Brown, somebody like that. And they were saying how when they were young, they they really struggled speaking, like having to get up and speak in front of a group, and hated it. And now all of a sudden, you know, they speak in front of millions of people, you know, so wow. I do think you get used to it. Like so I said, I wasn't nervous because it was a fourth head job, and you know, been on bigger stages, so not nervous.
Okay. You got to coach with Nick Saban, and I asked you this last time, but I really would like to know, what is one of the most valuable things that Coach Saban taught you as a coach?
Organization. You know, every day is so detailed, organized, you know, to the minute. I would say it's very much like the military, you know, from an organization, from a, you know, repeating the same things over and over and over and over. You know, like he says, you know, you don't practice till, you know, you do it right. You practice till you can't do it wrong. And I think that's really how he really goes about life.
So what if FAU and Bama played together? Would you like that?
If we were on the same team, I'd like that, yeah. Sure would. Play together means same team. Yeah, I would like that.
Like played against each other. Sorry, like
against each other.
Would y'all like to go to Tuscaloosa, or would that be a little scary, or kind of just?
Well, we got to go to Ohio State, so, and last year went to Oklahoma, so why not?
Okay. What is your higher purpose in life?
I would say it really is about mentoring these kids. That's changed over years, where I just thought football coach, my job was to win as many games as you can and get them drafted as high as you can, and that's really what they came to play for. And now I look at it much different, about helping them go through things and really, you know, even using my own experiences, you know, to help them. And so I think I'm able, having gone through a lot in my life, a lot of ups and downs, you know, I think that was for a purpose, to allow me to help these kids better, where if everything had just been perfect and you didn't go through bad things, and I always say that it's harder to relate to kids that are going through things. So
it's amazing. Wow. Okay, and then my second to last question is, I know from just knowing you that your favorite stadium is Bryant Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, and if I filled it up with 100,000 young people, and I gave you the mic and you had 2 to 5 minutes to share something on your heart that you feel like our generation needs to hear, what would that be, the message that you would share?
Well, you're gonna be mad. It's tied with my favorite stadium, with Neyland Stadium.
Really?
Like yes.
Okay, Neyland Stadium. Who knew that was okay? So
it's a tie.
Okay, that's fine. We're in Neyland.
Third Saturday in October.
Let's do it. I love it. What are you doing third Saturday in October? Are you going to be? Who are y'all playing?
I won't be at the Alabama-Tennessee game. I'll tell you that. We have a game.
Oh darn. Okay, so we're at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee, and there's literally 100,000 young people. What are you going to tell them?
I think just really be where your feet are. You know, everyone's so concerned at that age, because you said college kids, I guess, and talking about, okay, hey, the next job I'm going to get, and how much money am I going to make, and the next relationship, and all those things, versus I think we spend our whole lives, a lot of times, trying to get to the next thing, and then all of a sudden we're going to be old saying, okay, what did I didn't really enjoy the ride. Like I always said, when you think about when you're little, like you're in like kindergarten, like you can't wait to get to first grade, then you can't wait to get to middle school because that's better, but junior high will be better, and then high school will be better, and then when you're in high school you can't wait to get to college, and then when you're in college you say, well, I can't wait to get a job so I don't have to go to school and I can make money.
It's crazy.
And then you get older and then you realize, like, okay, wait, high school, it goes backwards. Like, those were the best times, high school and college. And so then we get older and they want to go backwards. So enjoy your time at what you're doing instead of always worried about what's the next thing.
That's amazing. Okay, and then our time is short with Mr. Kiffin, but so last time, in the middle of our interview, you said to me, you say amazing a lot. And
I was just going to say that because you just said amazing.
Well, it's a repeat. It's deja vu. And then I told you that they call me Mrs. Sonshine. And it's with an O. I spell it with an O for personal reasons.
I bet you brought me a t-shirt, Mr. Sunshine.
I didn't. Oh. Even better than that, guys.
Yes, I saw a bag, a hat, Mr. Sunshine.
It's a freaking visor, okay? Because the visor. Guys, if you know, Lane Kiffin's visor game is on point. You've actually inspired some guys.
That's funny. Hold on. Wait right there.
Whoa. Oh my God, I love it.
Mr. Wonderful.
You are Mr. Wonderful, and now Mr. Sunshine. Oh. Look at this. It's a sunshiny day. Charity or something. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a trend. Hashtag Mr. Sunshine.
I like it.
Go Owls. And we'll I did the navy blue for it to match your outfits whenever you want to wear it. Thank you so much, Mr. Wonderful, for being on the show. On the jerseys and heels.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, you're so smart. We really appreciate
amazing.
it. And thank you so much for being here, and we appreciate you.
All right.
Bye.